You are a superstar. Symbol of a woman who be working for herself. You are a superstar. Owamie, 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 Owamie. You a vlogger, fashion over. You a being one less than a mugoza. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? So I just filmed a whole set of videos and my memory card got corrupt. I don't know what is going on, but we called it off. Guys, I even was like I'm gonna put on some makeup so that I look better, and honestly I could have just slept because I'm super sleepy. The medication I'm on, the pain medication I'm on is super strong. Sorry. And yeah, guys, I'm so discouraged. I'm not even going to lie. I literally forced myself. As much as I'm not feeling well, I forced myself, and all that work down the drain. I'm just so hurt. I'm so hurt. I feel like if this had happened any other day, I would have felt better. But the fact that it happened now is just crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just maybe give you guys a bit of an update, because there's no way I'm refilming those entertainment videos. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just so discouraged. But I'm using my vlogging camera right now, so I hope that you guys don't mind. But I'm gonna just give you guys an update of what has been going on. So if you're an OG ninja, you will still remember that in 2020 I did complain that I had an infection, and I went to the dentist, and it was sorted out. So basically that was the second time I was visiting that dentist with the same infection, and unfortunately that person never did any x-rays, and so they would just cut an opening, because I'd be swollen up, cut an opening, remove the pus and the blood, and then after that they like give me antibiotics. I go home. Now obviously, me not knowing, I would think that it means that I'm okay because the pain will go away. Can they know, guys? Like, the infection has been always there. And so when I went to I went to a different dentist. Actually, before I went to the dentist that I went to now, guys. So now, after the divorce, the time that I was going through the divorce, my ex cancelled the medical aid. But after that, I was like, I didn't take any medical aid. I don't know why I took such a risk, honestly. I didn't take any medical aid. I'm not someone that gets sick often, so I think that maybe I also had that, and I also was having a bit of a fear to add too many things. But literally everything I have is insured, and so it's weird that I wouldn't insure me as the person. So that's weird. But what I did was that I think about a month ago, almost. No, over a month ago, almost 2 months, I took out a medical aid, but they have a waiting period, so it's only gonna kick in on the 1st of September. Now the infection obviously came, and this time I feel like I kind of took time in terms of like going to the doctor. I hoped that it would just go away by itself. I've been busy. I've got other stuff that I'm doing personally, that obviously soon a lot of you guys are gonna find out. But I feel like I just decided that, you know what, maybe this will go away, but obviously it didn't. So basically what happened was, I was like, since I don't have a medical aid now, let me go to like a location next to where I am. I mean, this is a dentist, they all went to the same school, most of them, so it's like you pay more in the burbs than the location. So I was like, let me go to the location and I can just get help there. So guys, I get there. The first thing that happens is the dentist there, she's like in full sangoma clothing. It was the first time ever for me to actually enter like a surgery, and the doctor is like in full sangoma attire. So I don't have a problem with sangomas. I do have friends that are sangomas. I do have some people in my family, so I don't have a problem with that. But I was just a bit taken back. You know, at times you find someone maybe will have those beads or something, but she literally like had her full attire. So sharp hair. The other thing again that I realized was that the place did not look fancy whatsoever. Like the chair, it was quite old. It had like some tears on it, but I was like, you know what, I'm not here for the chair, I'm not here for how the place looks. I'm simply here because I need help. At this point, guys, like I was really going through it. Okay, my whole mouth is super painful. Already have bad teeth, so I have got like where other teeth have got some holes, and everywhere where there's like a hole, like I'm literally going through it. So the dentist basically now starts talking to me, and she's like, yeah, you know, with the infection I can't really do anything. I'm like, well, you know, the other dentist would open and remove the pus and give me antibiotics, so I don't know if that's something that you can do. She was like, no, she can't. And thank God she said that, and I'll tell you guys why. She's like, no, she can't, you know, this and that. And I was like, okay, that is fine. She was like, what we're going to do is we're gonna fill the teeth that need to be filled, and there's also another one that needs to be removed, so an extraction. I was like, okay, that is fine. Now guys, the first injection that she gave me to numb me, literally felt nothing. It was like I was not injected with anything. But I did explain to her, guys, like I'm someone that this injection, it usually takes a bit longer for me. Even with my dentist in Free State, he would inject me probably like 3 times sometimes. So I'm just someone that I don't respond quickly to that injection. So if it's like a dentist that is strong, they usually can inject me twice. Like if their medication is strong, so they can usually inject me like twice probably. But yeah, I'm not someone that easily like gets numb. So she injects me the first time, guys, and I'm like, okay, wait, guys, it was like water. It was like there was nothing there. She injects me the second time, and now she's starting to say, you know, these injections are expensive, this and this. And I'm like, yeah, no, I understand, let's just wait. And she was so sweet, because we waited and waited for it to kick in, guys. It wasn't kicking in. The second one was the one that I just felt like there was a tingling, it's starting to get numb. So that's what I told her. And then after that, she was like, okay, let's go in for the third injection. Went in for the third injection, guys. It was literally like increasing at 0.1%. Like I was, you know, and at that time, like she's trying to drill, but I'm feeling pain, so I'm like, please stop. And then she injects me for the 4th time, and she's like, this is the last time. And mind you, guys, because I'm not numb, every single jab she's doing, I can literally feel it. It was like horror, literal actual horror, guys. So now at this point, after the 4th one, I'm like, okay, you know, let me just be strong. Even though I can feel that I still feel everything, but it was like down now. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just be strong. She's gonna do what she needs to do. Anyway, she can't remove the tooth, because clearly removing is gonna be super painful. I don't know if this eyelash is still sitting right. I was like, knowing obviously that removing the lash is gonna be super painful. So I was like, the tooth. So sharp hair. Our girl starts with her thing. She drills. I can still feel it, that, guys. I feel it, but it wasn't too bad. She drills and she gets down. Guys, that's when I felt like literally someone jabbed me with a needle. Like I jumped. And then I was like, girl, like, what? This is just not happening today. So I had to pay. I had to literally pay because of that. and I didn't get any help. I'm still in a lot of pain, but she did help me in terms of she gave me a prescription for antibiotics. That was the first round of antibiotics that I was on. And then she said that there's a truth, the one that's causing the infection, that she wants me to do a root canal, but she does not do root canal. So she gave me like a referral to say you can go to this doctor. So I went to that doctor. That doctor is in the burbs. So when I went to that doctor, guys, the first day I got there, they were closed. So I was like, let me go to other dentists and just compare the prices. So I went to the other dentist. Guys, this side, like your tooth, literally, they're not touching your mouth unless you've paid like $800. So I was like, oh man, the other place was like 1,000. This is the thing. For them to fix your tooth, they will tell you it starts from, not to read this is the price. So the doctor will see when he's in how much work he needs to do, then they charge you extra from that. So others were starting from like 1,000. At least this one that I got, the one I went to, the one that she referred me to, was starting from like 800. I was like, okay, actually they said it's 800. So I was like, okay, that's better. I'm sorry if I'm looking up, because as I said, I'm using my vlogging camera, so it's flipped up and it's quite low. So yeah, so Shabu and I go there. When I get there, guys, I basically explained to her everything that happened, that the other doctor injected me but nothing was numb. And then the doctor basically took an x-ray. At least there they had an x-ray. They took an x-ray. They were like, girl, you've got a huge infection. And I'm not understanding why the dentist that you said you've been seeing, because I went twice to him in the space of 2 years apart, so that's almost like 4 years, why he didn't like do an x-ray and actually like refer you to a specialist, because like it's really bad. So it's this tooth, it's this one and that one, so these two. So I'm like, oh my gosh, after taking the x-ray, she was like, I can't touch you, because if I do anything to you now, you will probably still feel the pain. The medication is still probably not going to work. What you need to do is you need to go and finish the antibiotics round, and then after finishing the antibiotics, that's when you're supposed to come back. So I was supposed to finish the antibiotics on Sunday, which I did. So on that day that I went there, I made an appointment for Monday, because I was like, you know what guys, let me just be serious about this and sort this out, because now I'm starting to panic. I'm feeling a lot of pain, guys. Last week I couldn't even smile, like literally smiling, like here it was so painful, and there was also like a bulge in here, and it was also very painful. So I was like, I really am not understanding what is going on. So basically what she did was that for her to tell me that she cannot touch me, and they did the x-ray and they said that there's an infection, and I need to come back another day. Guys, I had to pay for that. I was like, I've paid 2 dentists now and I've not gotten help. The only thing that I'm doing now is just drinking the antibiotics. I was like, I wish I knew, then I would have not gone there. I would have just finished the antibiotics, then go for them to actually like work on my teeth or something, or help me with this, because I could feel there was a lot of pressure and the pain and everything. So I went back day before yesterday, if I'm not too mistaken. I think, yeah, on Monday I went back. So when I went there, you guys, the dentists there, it's 2 ladies. They're Indian, and the other one has been practicing for like, she said 20 years. The other one has been practicing, she said, for like 18 years. So basically what they do is that they're running the practice together. The other one is the one that's able to do the root canal. But if you want, like, basically if I get there and the one that does the root canal is not there, I'd have to make an appointment and whatever. So I basically just said, you know what, let me do the root canal with them, and then also remove the tooth and fill the other ones this side. Then this side I'm gonna go again another time. So okay, we agreed on that. So when I went there, I was supposed to either choose the root canal or this other one, but the root canal option was not really there, because she said that doctor was not gonna be available. Sorry. But thank God for me, when I got there, she was actually there. So Shabu, the first doctor that I saw the day that I went there, the one that's supposed to like remove the tooth and fill, she's the one that injected me, guys. The reason why I'm pausing is because I don't think there's anything I can compare it to. I know the time that I used to have fibroids, guys, like I was in pain. but I have never felt so much pain at the same time like I did that day. The level of physical pain that I went through that day, I literally, once I'm healed, need to buy myself something nice, like something nice to just reward myself. Should not be about my job. It should not be about, like, just for me. Literally, I feel like for that pain I deserve even a trip. Like maybe a trip to Durban or something, because guys, I cannot explain. So basically, she's injecting me up here. The pressure of the pus and blood that is there in the infected area, guys, it was like this whole teeth, it was like someone was taking a plier and pulling them one by one. Now mind you guys, when I'm in there and I'm there and she's injecting, I'm feeling the pain, right? But my gum is soft, it's just normal. But for me, I feel like it's getting, like, you guys, I cannot explain that pain. I don't want to, like, I don't know what I can, like, yo guys, I've had an operation to remove fibroids. Apparently that's even more painful than the operation of giving birth, because they cut you inside. I'll literally take that operation again, that go through what I went through that day. I swear it was like the worst thing physically that I've felt. I can't even, guys, I don't know how to explain it. And so as she's busy doing that, she's supposed to inject and go to different, she's going through the nerve. So remember, the pus and the blood is putting pressure on the nerves and whatever. And so when she's injecting, literally it's like pushing guys, I don't know, man, it was like someone was pulling my teeth, and I was screaming, like literally, like, what do they call it, grinding? What is it, like like, you know that, guys? Yeah, you know what the danger is? Yo. The other lady that is there, that is the assistant, she's so nice. She was like, you can hold my hand. So I was holding her hands, both of them. I almost paralyzed that woman. Guys, I'm a very strong woman. And literally it was like I'm taking all my pain and I'm putting it out on her. And I literally need to buy that lady like a present. When I go tomorrow, I think I'll get her something. Because honestly, guys, I feel so bad. Because literally I know how strong my grip can be. And when I tell you that, I let everything go there. Like I was just, So that whole thing went on, I don't know, maybe a minute. It might have been a minute max. Yeah, I regretted my whole life on that trip. My whole life. So after she did that, guys, the medication is super strong. I don't know if it's because the antibiotics had started to work, but with that one injection, like my whole mouth was like, my teeth, the ones in front. And then I had to go to the other doctor. So when I went to that other doctor, the one that was supposed to do the root canal, when she pokes, I'm still in pain. And so she's like, no, but there's a bulge here. You could see like it was literally bulging. And she's like, no, let me try and like release the pressure, because obviously whatever is in there has to be causing the pressure. So Shapu, guys, she poked and cut. The amount of pus that came out, and at first it wasn't even blood. I obviously didn't see it, but she kept on saying, oh, more. And the reason why I couldn't even smile is because it does seem like it had also gotten here. Like when you press my nose like this, pus was coming out, literally. Everyone there, like that doctor and the assistant that was there, which is the second one, she was so shocked. And then that doctor was like, okay, so we probably sat there for maybe 20 minutes with them just draining me, draining everything. And then after that, she was like, you're still going to drain as you go home. I'm not going to close anything. And the tooth that you are supposed to do a root canal, she's like, I don't know what I need to do now, because the infection literally chowed your bone. And I don't know how I'm actually going to go about this. So she was like, I need a second x-ray. So she did another x-ray on Monday, and then after doing the second x-ray, she was like, she looked at me and, don't do what I did, kids, because trust me, you will suffer. Because if I waited so long, there was so much pus that was gathered. and you couldn't see it, you couldn't see it. That even for her to inject there with pus or anything, the injection doesn't really fully work, because there's pressure on the nerves, so the medication is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's not like there's a clear passage there. So after that, she took the other x-ray and she was like, girl, I need to refer you to a specialist before I can do the root canal, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Your bone seems like it's chowed literally around your tooth, and we don't know what is it that we can do. How am I gonna perform a root canal and you don't have a bone there? And so she was like, you need to go see a specialist. So I made an appointment with a specialist. I only got a date mid-September. Specialists are very rare to actually see. So it like literally your appointments are like backed up. I was even a bit surprised that I got such a close date, because I know that with specialists, like, you can even wait 2 months sometimes to see them. So at least with me, it wasn't that long. It's gonna be somewhere, not necessarily mid, but yeah, mid September. Yeah, mid-September. That's when I'm gonna go see a specialist about it, and then we're gonna see what is the solution that we can basically do. And then after the specialist, I'll go back to the same surgery. I feel I trust them enough now that I feel like I'll just be using them from now forth. And honestly, I'm gonna just take great care of my teeth after this whole saga is done. If ever I feel like there's any pinch of pain, listen, that's gonna be me running to the dentist, because I can't go through the amount of pain that I've been going through these days. So after the draining and everything, guys, I've been waking up super swollen. I'm on a second round of stronger antibiotics now. And I'm also on prescribed pain medication. So those pain medication, they make you sleep like nobody's business. I swear, guys, like I can wake up and then I'm gone back like that, and I sleep deep, very very deep. So that's why you guys have not been getting videos, because I've been very swollen. That's why I actually put on makeup. I did record some videos for you guys, but obviously things didn't work out. So guys, I'm not going to suffer again. I'm so sorry, Shem. But then yeah, that's basically what has been going on. I've been waking up swollen, especially on this side, because the infection was on this side. So I don't know if there's anything maybe that got agitated, if that's how you pronounce it, when they were busy, like, draining and pulling and stuff. So I am gonna wake up tomorrow and go back to the doctor if I wake up swollen again, just so that I can find out, like, is it normal? Do they need to give me anti-inflammatories? Because guys, like, who's walking around with a swollen half face? Because it's usually like this whole side, and it's so bad, guys. Like, it's so bad. Day before yesterday, when I woke up, literally my eye was even heavy. That's how swollen I was. Yesterday did get better. No, I woke up swollen yesterday. I woke up swollen. Yeah, I think it was yesterday the first time. Yeah, because I went day before yesterday. So now if I wake up swollen again tomorrow, because even now I'm swollen, you just can't see it too much because of the makeup. That's why I put on makeup. But if I wake up swollen again tomorrow, then I'm gonna just have to go to the doctor and find out what is going on, if it's normal. Again, we're trying to not just think, this will pass, this whole thing of thinking, oh, I'm a strong woman, I'm okay, I'll be fine. No, I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, Gijima, guys, I'm running to the doctors. But that's basically what happened. It's been heavy on me, I won't lie. The pain has been a lot. It's been heavy on my pocket. Doctors are not cheap. But I'm just, like, at least you can't buy life, but you can make more money. But I'm gonna say be smart and get a medical aid. Honestly, I can't wait. Mine is kicking in on the 1st of September, and I think they said when it comes to dental, it takes like 3 months. So probably for dental, it might take or kick in October, I think. But at least after seeing the specialist, even if I pay there, if I have to take any medication, then the medical aid will cover for that. Because now I have to buy like the medication out of pocket and also pay for the consultations. So basically that's what's going on, guys. I am so sorry that this is happening now, and I feel so sad because honestly mentally I'm in a great place, and that's why like I was like, I'm gonna give you guys videos and all that. And today I literally forced myself, but the memory card got corrupt. I hope this file is gonna be okay, because if it's not, guys, I'm not gonna survive this one. But yeah, I just didn't want you guys to not know what is going on. I am going to be okay, guys. I saw some ninjas saying, oh, I mean, is this not witchcraft? Personally, I don't believe in witchcraft. I do believe that is there. I don't believe that someone can wish me, because I don't do muti. So I feel like there's no connection. Even if you go there to do sangoma stuff or whatever, how is it gonna work on someone that has never visited a sangoma in her life? So that's what my mom has always taught me, that, you know, nothing can ever happen to you because you don't do that. You don't use muti. So how is someone gonna use muti against you? So basically I feel like your beliefs honestly help you a lot, and I never ever believe that there's any witchcraft. I do feel like, child, today or this past 2 days I've been having some bad luck, you know, stolen, and then after that my memory card gets corrupt. So but you know, those are just normal stuff. That's life basically. But yeah, anyway, I am starting to feel better. The only thing is when I wake up I'm swollen and it hurts, because obviously there's pressure then. But other than that, guys, no, everything is fine. Please do not panic. No one is witching your ninja. Even if they try, ain't never gonna work. But yeah, so that is it. And yeah, from me, Owamie, shibaba, and I see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.